Jupiter in Scorpio, meaning, significance and personality traits. If you have Jupiter in Scorpio, you are prone to developing small obsessions. Those born with the Jupiter in Scorpio transit in their natal chart are true detectives who read minds like others drink their coffee. It would be great if they would use their intuition to educate. However, it's also a good idea for them to nurture their luck by putting their skills in support of other people. Anyway, they will ultimately end up searching in their soul and wanting to grow up spiritually, so traveling around the world isn't impossible for them. Jupiter in Scorpio in a nutshell. Style, intuitive and magnetic. Top qualities, self-reliant, demonstrative and ingenious. Weaknesses, temperamental and prone to exaggerations. Advice, sometimes, you are encouraged to slow down from your rush. Celebrities, Justin Bieber, Elvis Presley, Sharon Stone, Uma Thurman, David Bowie. The impact on personality. Jupiter Scorpio should believe in the fact that they create their own luck. They have a magnetism that attracts luck, so it will be only their job to make the best out of it. Because they are private and secretive, they will be great as special agents or spies. Those with Jupiter in Scorpio are too charming and strong to only benefit from successes in the professional life. So their talents and attraction power go beyond that. Using their intuition, they could get anything they want and become powerful people. It's great they don't mind discussing about anyone and anything. When it comes to learning new things, they won't shy away from taboo subjects. These guys want to see what's behind everyone and everything. That's why they will most likely study psychology, the occult and criminology. Among others, Jupiter is also the planet of abundance. Scorpio is as well the sign of fixation. This only means Jupiter Scorpios can be a little bit obsessive. It won't matter if it's about love, money or sex, they will give their all. If they will concentrate to invest all this passion in what brings them benefits, they will be very successful. When they'll devote themselves completely to a project, Jupiter will help them be luckier. All their strength and magnetism need to be used to make the world a better place, because their compassion and intuition will help them attract luck and build strong relationships anyway. Their life experiences will be fulfilling and fun. The mind of Jupiter Scorpios will always wander. They are curious and never happy to know just a few things about someone or something. These guys always want to go beyond the surface and be aware of every little detail. And they have all the resources to dig deeper and discover what's hidden. Anything that has something to do with investigation is what makes them happy, even academic research, because they understand what people think and feel. They are great therapists too. When they'll be off work, they will probably solve mysteries or engage in spiritual endeavors. What's beyond our reality makes them curious. Not to mention they are great with details, so they can break a problem into many little pieces and find the best solution. And this will help them in both their professional and personal life. When these guys focus, they are looking for deeper meanings and motives. This is how they discover what's hidden. Reading between the lines and seeing when someone's lying is their special ability. And it can help them accelerate at many things in life, because they also have a powerful magnetism. Harnessing negative energy and turning it into a positive one is something they are good at as well. That's why they can empower people to do great things. When it comes to social relationships, these guys prefer to have depth rather than breadth. That's why they won't have that many friends. Once people in their life would have gained their trust, they can be sure of their loyalty forever. Betraying them would be a mistake, because they never forgive nor forget. Jupiter Scorpios are also good with the esoteric, and many of them will study astrology, tarot reading or witchcraft, so don't be surprised to find out they are shamans or spiritual leaders. Enigmatic and multi-talented. Jupiter Scorpios are interested in the metaphysic, witchcraft, sexuality and mysteries. They could be good healers if they would exploit these interests as they understand life after death. When others will go through a deep and meaningful transition, they will be able to help a lot. Usually, Jupiter Scorpios are serious but also an enigma, and their business talents and critical judgment could help people solve their problems more easily. When they are engaged in something, they can dig deep and identify the mechanisms of how things work. It can be almost impossible to change their beliefs. These guys are too anchored in their own way of thinking. And they may try to convince others to believe in the same things as they do. Farsighted, they will succeed at almost everything they will do. Jupiter Scorpios are among the most intense and passionate people in the zodiac. They can dedicate themselves to all kind of projects. Because they are so intense, they will attract luck. And they would be even more successful with this if they'll accept other people's opinions. Sociable and opportunists, they could be great business persons. But what interests them the most is the truth and even the occult. Intelligent, practical and sometimes manipulative, power is the most important thing to these people. A career in politics would probably be very satisfying for them. If they'll allow Jupiter to expand their mind and amplify their trust, they could turn all their sexuality, passion and intensity into great things. And these things won't have anything to do with physicality. They would be more about emotional intelligence, negotiating skills and the ability to love. In relationships, these natives have a high libido, and make love like no one has ever seen before, but they are also the very jealous type. The fact that they tend to get creative both in bed and outside of it helps them get away with some exaggerated behaviors. The Jupiter and Scorpio man. The Jupiter Scorpio man is not very down to earth, not to mention he can have a temper. The Jupiterian proverbial generosity and trust can prevail in him, after all. When he'll argue with others, he will emotionally manipulate or insult them. It's not very easy for this guy to restrain himself. But at least when he'll be happy and enthusiastic, he will have equal passion and dedication for the moment. However, his anger is not something anyone would want to witness. He can even become violent when very upset. Women in a relationship with him shouldn't put up with the abuse and find someone else. He usually hurts others when he needs to defend himself. He can be made to trust someone with the help of Jupiter. Keeping him safe and confident could be a solution. Cheating or lying to him would be disastrous, and be warned that he will never forgive or forget. But he will make the woman who's faithful and kind to him feel like she's the most special person in the world. And there are just a few other people as devoted and as skilled in the bed as the Jupiter Scorpios. The Jupiter and Scorpio woman. Passionate and exclusive, the Jupiter Scorpio woman can make people experience feelings they never had before. Her biggest weakness is that she can't commit easily. Jupiter is a master at generosity, but the Scorpio is not the best with trust. That's why this lady can't trust a partner easily. But she can overcome her weaknesses and fears when Jupiter will enter her sign. She will be encouraged to take action and move forward no matter how hard life will be. Neither the Scorpio nor Jupiter are known for patience, so it may be challenging for the Jupiter Scorpio woman to have this. She should see it as a challenge and a way for her to test her mental abilities. Self-discipline will definitely be helpful. As soon as she will allow Jupiter's trust and generosity in her life by opening herself, she will be more optimistic and satisfied with herself. Love and fulfillment will come more naturally this way. Once she's decided, she will show that she's the most skilled lover of the zodiac, and no one will be able to separate her from her lover.